Okay. It's an elk in the distance. See, I'm going to shoot him, but I'm going to wait for him to get close. For no reason. That was a metaphor. Hopefully it didn't, well, fly over your head.
Nothing goes over my head. My reflexes are too fast. I would catch it.
Good morning, afternoon, and evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a Bombers W. A shitty W, but a W in a game where we never looked extremely dominant. Sure, we played good in the fourth quarter-ish. Not even at the start of the fourth quarter, but what the hell was that? Really? We're going to be in this close of a game against fucking Edmonton? Good God, guys. We're lucky we were playing Edmonton today. Otherwise, we would have not come out with the W. Anyways, pregame, Hardrick is out with injury. We definitely needed him today. Never thought I'd be saying that against Edmonton, but is what it is. Lawler's back after serving his one-game suspension. And now bring us into the first quarter, where both teams went 2-and-out on their first drive. So kind of a bad start on offense for both teams. And I noticed that we just had a really weak start to this game. And for us, it was the first two drives, actually. We went 2-and-out. And it would eventually Edmonton would get a touchback, and it would be 2-0 for the Elks. Yes, we were actually behind the Elks, which is pathetic. There would be a lateral pass on a punt return to Alford, who would then get some decent yardage. So there was a little bit of a spark of something that turned into nothing. And then eventually, Caleros would throw an interception. Reaction here. Oh, come on. Go for it. Oh, my God. Fuck. You hate to see it, you know? You just... Ugh. There'd be a good block punt, and there'd be a turnover on downs for us. And one thing that I noted here is that the O-line isn't giving Caleros enough time. Now, our O-line today, I said in the preview of this week's CFL action that the O-line's got to step up. And not only did they not step up, I think they stepped down even more than they did from last game, you know? Where the fuck was, the O-line? Why can we not get the O-line we got versus that BC game? If we get that O-line all the time, there's no team in the league that will beat us. None. Not one team can beat us in the league if that O-line play the way they did against BC. And then Mortada would hit a 30-yard field goal. Oh, he can actually somewhat kick. Reaction here. Good God. You're 30 yards out. You should get this kick. There we go. We can actually kick 30 yards. Hallelujah. Okay, there's hope. Got something, that a normal kicker should get. That's a step in the right direction. And now bring us to the second quarter, where Edmonton would get a field goal and make this game 5-3 for the Elks, so the Bombers were once again behind in the game. What the fuck is going on? There'd be a decent drive, then Caleros would get sacked. I was talking about our shitty O-line, and we're shitty O-line today, at least for the first half of the game. And yeah, here, case in point. There would be a huge pass to Lawler, though. 47 yards gained. Great. And then we would get a touchdown. Harris would be slow to get up, though. So, reaction here. Nice. And that's it. There we go. Woo! Touchdown. We had a really bad start to the... Oh, boy. Why is he not getting up? Uh-oh. So I was really concerned for Harris here. But he looked to be okay walking to the sidelines, and we wouldn't see him for the rest of the game. I'm pretty sure this is just a precautionary thing, because Oliveira was ready, and there really was no need to risk putting Harris back in there and risking him actually injuring himself. So I think it's good that we put Oliveira in, gives him more time in the field. He eventually got, I believe, over 100 rushing yards this game. He played really, really well. And, we just didn't need to risk Harris, so there was no point. Because, Oliveira is still a very, very solid running back. And, anyways, so Mortada would then hit the convert and make this a 10-5 game for the Bombers. We would get an illegal procedure. Come on, guys, stay disciplined. And Oliveira goes in and with some great runs, as I just said. And then Calera's got sacked again. Good God, guys. Protect your quarterback. We are so lucky that Calera's has not gotten injured or gotten a concussion this year. We are so lucky because this guy is so injury prone. And we have been so fortunate that he hasn't gotten injured yet. But I don't want to keep testing that. Come on, guys. Take care of your QB. Jesus. So the Elks would then hit a field goal and make this game 10-8 for the Bombers going into halftime. So disappointing. Disappointing half of football. Really? We're going to go into halftime with a only 2-point lead against the bottom team in the division. The bottom team that, might I add, lost to the Ottawa Redblacks. Pathetic! Third quarter. The Elks would get a roughing the passer penalty. The Elks would then challenge the play on the field, and they would be successful on the challenge and overturn what was called. And then Mortada would then hit a 19-yard field goal and make this a 13-8 game. Okay, expected. Calera's then, at this point, really starts to seem like he's getting into at least some sort of rhythm with his receivers, which is good because we needed that. And then Mortada would hit a 43-yard field goal. And I am so sorry I was not able to get my camera set up in time for this play. But holy shit. That looked very promising. 43 yards. This is definitely the furthest one that he's hit, It starts to then bring in the possibility of maybe he's good enough to keep around. Maybe. Brings up that possibility. It definitely doesn't solidify them there, but at least that conversation can then be had at that point. Cornelius, who I should have mentioned this earlier. Trevor Harris is not playing. Cornelius was playing today. Holy shit, why didn't I mention that? Cornelius would then get a big 36-yard pass, and Edmonton would then proceed to get a touchdown reaction here. Come on, take him! Take him! Fuck! Holy shit. This is the Edmonton Elks. Come on, guys. All right, so at this point, the Elks were down 18-16. So they went for two, and we got the huge stop. However, Alford would then got pass interference in that play. So Edmonton then gets their 2-point convert, but from much less distance, to the point where they just pounded it straight in, and then it was 18-18. So, tie game. Or it was a tie game 16-16, not 18-18. My apologies. And that would bring us into the fourth quarter. Calera's throws a near interception, and Calera's is so lucky that this guy fumbled it and he didn't catch it, because if he caught that ball, there's no way Edmonton doesn't get a touchdown on that run. There was no one there. There was no one there. There was no one that was going to catch him. He was going to run it straight to the end zone. So very lucky there. But then Calera's immediately after would have a huge pass to Rashid Bailey. Reaction here. Holy shit, Calera's. Yes! Yes! Oh my God! Holy shit! Calera's just went from almost throwing a touchdown pass the other way to getting us huge yards. Holy shit. What a turn of events. And then right afterwards, the Bombers would get a touchdown! Reaction here. Come on. Come on. Come on! Second and goal. Yes! Woo! There we go! The fourth quarter is our bitch! Let's go! Woo! And the convert would be good. It would be then 23-16. Finally, we're pulling away in some capacity. The fourth quarter is our bitch. Yes! There we go. And then we would get a nice big sack by Adam Bighill. Reaction here. Oh, come on, come on, come on. Take him out, take him out, take him out. Yes! Woo! There you go. Adam Bighill, baby. Woo! And then, as I'm literally just really quickly cropping this clip, I didn't even have time to catch this one, sadly, but then Willie Jefferson would then get a sack on the very next play. Some fucking great defense. Why hasn't the whole team been playing like this whole game? There's no excuse for it. None. But it's good to see them coming in better late than never. And then Houston almost picks off a pass from Cornelius. And damn it. I really want him to get this one. Just because it's a name that you're not hearing a lot. So, you want to see some success from some of the faces that you're not always hearing about. Because you're always hearing about, oh, Jefferson's getting this, Jeffcoat's getting this, Caleros is throwing this, Harris ran this many yards, McGuire got his 400th touchdown from 1 yard. It's nice to hear some newer names. But, so I was really hoping for him there, but that's fine, Still incomplete. Caleros then dropped the snap. It was a great snap, went straight to his hands. He just dropped it. I know how that feels, Caleros. I used to play center. It's okay. And then Mortada would then miss a 36-yard field goal. Reaction here. Come on. 36 yards. We've done a longer one this game. Come on. Fuck! Damn it! Mortada. You hit a 43-yard field goal earlier this game. We know you can do it. You gotta zone in and you gotta play consistent. If he hit this field goal right then and right there, I think that might almost, that would give you so much more of a resume on why you should stay the kicker. But him missing this one then gets him right back into the mix of should we trade, should we not? So, Mortada, I'm sorry, but you kind of kicked yourself in the face there. Is what it is, though. Edmonton would then go for it on third down, and they would not get it. There would be a turnover on the downs, so good defense. And then Mortada would then hit a 19-yard short field goal, and that pretty much seals up the game. Reaction here.
Oh, there's Mortada, right?
Yep, there he is. He hit a 30-yard and a 43-yard today. There we go. That pretty much seals it.
That'll do it.
And just like that, the Bombers would win this game 26-6. Oh, wait, no. There's still kickoff in which the Bombers would force a fumble and be first and goal. Now, did I want the Bombers to go for it? Yeah, I kind of did. Because 26-16 seems like too short of a difference between a game against the Elks, but I know why they didn't do it. They didn't want to risk anything, and they didn't want to do anything stupid. I get it. So the Bombers would take a knee to end this game, and like I said, 26-16 victory, a shitty victory. However, a victory that would clinch us a playoff spot, the first team in the CFL to do so, and there we go. The postseason is now confirmed. I mean, we all knew it was going to happen, but it is now confirmed. It's for real. It's going to happen. The Bombers are going to go on this Grey Cup run again, and there's no fucking reason we can't win it. There's no reason. There is no reason we can't win it. Absolutely none. If we have been able to go 8-1, and the only game we lost, we played like fucking shit, but 8-1 with kind of shit for kicking, there's no reason that we cannot win this Grey Cup. Especially if we get a kicker. Especially if we trade for someone else. Or if Mortada really starts to show why he should be starting. I really thought we were going to give Leggio on our chance in this game, but Mortada did have a better game than before, so I think we'll probably stick with him for a game or two, and really that will determine whether we decide that we want to trade for someone or keep him in that starting position. So is what it is. We'll see how that goes. But other than that, there's really not much else to this game other than the fact that we kind of played like shit and still won. But yeah, it was good to see everyone come together in the fourth quarter. The Bombers are a fourth quarter team, as they've proven this entire season, as going into this game, not including this game, the Bombers have gained 81 points in the fourth quarter and only given up 6. And that was 2 field goals. No touchdowns for the entirety of the season. So the Bombers got everything they need, and I hope they can get through with it. And I cannot wait for playoffs. So please make sure you like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already. Check out our Jets videos, as the Jets season has now started. Zach's covering all those with some wonderful coverage of that. And yeah, make sure you check out my week 11 preview, as well as my week 10 review of CFL action, and more to come from that. So without further ado, I'll see you guys later.